These are known as the 10,000 Holy Martyrs of Mount Ararat. 10,000 Martyrs of Mount Ararat. Is that amazing? Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about this amazing legend, the legend of the 10,000 Martyrs. Okay, so there were two Roman emperors at that time, Hadrian and Antoninus, who led a large army to suppress a rebellion among the Gadarians and the people near the Euphrates. Facing a formidable enemy, most of the Roman army fled, leaving behind 9,000 soldiers. Those remaining troops were said to have experienced a miraculous conversion to Christianity after hearing the voice of an angel. Empowered by their newfound faith, they defeated the rebels and emerged victorious. Following their victory, the soldiers retreated to Mount Ararat, where they received further instruction in the Christian faith. When the emperors learned of their conversion, they summoned the soldiers to offer sacrifices to the Roman gods in thanksgiving for their victorious battle. The soldiers refused, choosing loyally to stay with Christ. And they, of course, disobeyed the command of their imperial emperors here. So that was obviously a death sentence, right? If you don't follow your orders. So they didn't follow the orders. And the emperors sought the aid of 5 tributary kings, who arrived with massive armies to suppress the Christian rebels. The martyrs were offered the chance to renounce their faith, but they absolutely refused. Stones were hurled at them. Yet, in a miraculous turn, the stones rebounded, striking their attackers and killing many of them. Witnessing this divine intervention, 1,000 more soldiers joined the Christians on the hill, on the mountain of Mount Ararat. Enraged by their growing numbers and unwavering faith, the emperors ordered the mass crucifixion of all the soldiers. They were taken to the summit of Mount Ararat, where they suffered a collective martyrdom, sealing their fate with their blood. The martyrdom of the 10,000 on Mount Ararat is celebrated, of course, in the Catholic Church every year, and it's an extraordinary example of courage and fidelity to Christ. Now, if you actually look up this martyrdom of 10,000 soldiers at Mount Ararat, it is a pretty brutal scene. You'll see photos, and you'll see, not photos, paintings and ancient paintings from old, back in medieval times. There's quite a few of them. And the soldiers are being crucified on trees, on tree branches, on anything that they could find. And it's really a gruesome sight to see. But they absolutely were a part of the church. They absolutely were real Christian soldiers. And they were definitely crucified on top of Mount Ararat, which is amazing to think. I mean, what a bloody time. And you think in today's world, we see something happen, something atrocious in the news, right? And we think, oh my gosh, this is brutal. What an animal. We'll see a murder, a killing happen. And we'll think, what a brutal animal. Who could do such a thing?